Welcome back. Last time we talked about the black box. Today we are talking about the language you need to speak to get out of it. People ask me all the time, Bob, how many keywords should I put in my resume? And my answer is always the same. If you're asking about keywords, bye-bye, you've already lost.
Welcome to the Bob Nevin Careers Channel. We're happy to have you here. Get ready to learn something new. Let's do this.
Recruiters don't just search keywords, although they are important. They search for skill clusters.
Stuffing keywords on your resume is a terrible idea. It does not make you look more qualified. Hey, buddy. It actually makes you look desperate. So focus on your actual skills instead.
Think about it. If I'm looking for a director of logistics, I'm not looking for the word leadership. I'm looking for the cluster: supply chain optimization, budgetary P&L responsibility, and cross-functional team scaling. Or, in my industry, a FOSBR corrugator supervisor or a BHS corrugator supervisor. When your resume is just a list of responsibilities, managed a team, met deadlines, you're invisible. You're describing a task, not an outcome. This is exactly what I do for my clients. I take their raw history and I translate it. I rebuild their professional DNA so that when my software or my client's software hits that search button, their profile lights up like a beacon. If you aren't framing your experience through the lens of business outcomes, you are working against yourself. You're trying to be everything to everyone, which makes you nothing in the system. So stop listing your duties. Start listing your impacts. Let me tell you a story about two production supervisors I worked with last year. We'll call them Mike and Dave. Both had 10 years of experience in high-speed corrugated converting. Both were absolute experts at keeping a machine running. Mike came to me with a resume that looked like a grocery list of daily duties. Under his last role at a major box plant, he wrote this: supervised a team of 15 shift operators, scheduled corrugated production runs, managed safety logs. It's honest, right? Sort of, yeah, but something is missing. It's honest, right? But when he applied to a new facility, the automated keyword scanner gave his profile a low relevance score because it didn't find the clusters the plant manager was actually searching for, meaning this candidate was invisible. Dave, on the other hand, worked with me to rebuild his history into a skill cluster story. We didn't list supervised a team. We wrote this: high-speed converting efficiency, increased throughput on the Flexo folder gluer by 15% through optimized setup reduction techniques. Next one: waste mitigation and quality control, spearheaded a scrap reduction initiative that cut board waste by 8% while maintaining AQL standards for key automotive accounts. Then the next one: safety and cultural leadership, managed a zero-injury safety record for 20,000 plus man-hours by implementing a proactive BBS or behavior-based safety program. Do you see the difference? Mike just wrote a generic job description. Dave wrote a business impact report. When Dave's resume hit the same facility's applicant tracking system, the software didn't just see production supervisor. It saw a corrugated operations expert who understood lean manufacturing, quality assurance clusters, and safety culture. He wasn't just a candidate. He was a solution to a plant manager's biggest headache: downtime and waste. Mike spent 6 months in the shotgun loop, applying everywhere. Dave, he had 3 interviews in the first week because his resume spoke the language of profit. You aren't being rejected because you aren't good at the job. You're being rejected because your resume is talking about tasks, and the hiring manager is looking for results. When you use the STAR method, you must put in your results. Stop listing what you did and start listing what you fixed. But let's say you nail the resume. You get the call. You're in the room. Most people completely choke in the first 60 seconds. Did you know that? It's because they're too focused on being likable. I'm going to show you the 60-second verdict in the next video. And this also applies to recruiters. So when you're talking with a recruiter, you got 60 seconds. Otherwise, I don't want a yawn fest, right? So I'm going to show you that 60-second verdict in the next video. If you don't master this, you'll never get to the offer stage. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Please remember to smash that like button, subscribe and turn notifications on and share with everyone you know. Also leave a comment down below. Say hi or ask a question. Again, thanks for watching and see you in our next video. Cheers.